Hello, Nadine here, and today I have another Christmas card for you that I'm going to be making, and I am using Maker's Movement. This is their Christmas Cheer stamp and die set. It has dies that match the stamp set here. So this is what I'm going to be using. So to get started, the first thing I need to do is cut these dies apart using little nippers from Maker's Movement as well. Okay, now that I got all of the die pieces cut apart and then on a little magnetic strip right there so I don't lose them all, I did go ahead and cut out some of the pieces already. I used, for the package, which was this die, I used, I guess this is called Dashing Holidays by Memory Box. So you can see all the different papers in there. And then for the green, I used the polished foil pad, which is from Memory Box. The green, so you can see how pretty that is. And then that paper. So those are what I used on there. Oh, and then I also used this one out of that same paper pad. And I cut that down to 4 by 5 1/4. And then I took an 8.5 by 11 inch paper, and then I cut it down at the middle, so it would be 4 1/4 by 8.5, or no, by 11. So it's 4 1/4 by 11 is what this would be. And what I'm going to do, because what I'm making is an easel card, get that one out of my way, is first thing is just fold the paper in half like that. So it's going to be a tall opening card, I guess that's how you would say that it's opening the tall ways. And then the top piece I'm going to take and fold in half again, just like that. So when it lays down, it'll be like that, and then when it opens, the easel card will be like that. Okay, so that piece that I cut out the, oops, there it is, that I cut the package out from, I cut to mat behind this piece. So I'm going to adhere that onto there. And I'm using my Xyron Mega Runner to do this. Like that. And then I am only going to adhere this onto the bottom, or I guess it would be the top half of the folded one. So just right here, I'm going to add some adhesive. Just like that. So back, and then when it lays flat, it's going to look like that. And then from that same paper, I cut another strip that I'm going to put about an inch up from the bottom, and adhere that on there. And cut the excess off. Okay, so now using my Misti, I took the Santa stamp and the From Santa right there stamp, and I am going to stamp those out using my Memento Tuxedo Black. And then after I get them stamped out, I'm going to color them in with some Copic markers. Okay, so I colored out my Santa and die cut him out. So that's what he looks like. And then I did stamp out a sentiment right here to spread Christmas cheer, and I also backed it with that same candy cane paper. And I also I re-stamped out the From Santa. Oops, I guess I could take it out of the die here, huh? There we go. I re-stamped it and I used the VersaFine Clair instead of the Memento ink. I don't know if you can see the difference there. It just is crisper to me with the VersaFine Clair. So I stamped that, re-stamped it, and I also stamped this with the VersaFine Clair and Nocturne as well. But the Santa was still done in the Memento Tuxedo Black because I wanted to color that in with the Copic markers and didn't want it to bleed. So that's why that is in the Memento ink, and these two are in the VersaFine Clair. So I think I'm going to assemble the front of my card here first. An idea of where everything is going to go. I want to make it look like the Santa is coming out of the box. Come here. There he goes. And then the lid, I want to go over his hand. So something like that. I'm going to add some 3D foam squares. And then the Santa, I just want him to go flat. I'm just going to use just my Xyron tape runner on him. Okay, now that I have the front of the card pretty much put together, I'm going to make the bow using those two little green pieces that I die cut out. This is that die from that die right there, and then there's this one that kind of looks like sunglasses that I am using. And now I'm going to use some mini glue dots, and I'm just going to stick that right into the center on the inside like that. Take one of the little tabs, fold it around, and then take one of the other ones and fold it around. So it's going to look like that, and this is the back side with the tabs stuck. And then pretty much just taking this front piece, I'm going to put another little glue dot into the center where those tabs are at. Start in the back, right at the top, and then just kind of wrap that little piece around so it's attached right there, and then just wrap it around the center. Oops. And then bring it around to the back again. So then it looks like that, just like a little bow. So what I'm going to do is pinch it in the middle and kind of push on the outside of the bow like that, so I'm kind of fluffing the bows up a little bit more so they're not as flat. And then I think I'm just going to put it on the package right about there. And I'm going to use another glue dot for that. So that's what it looks like so far. For the front of the package, I just cut a small thin strip of that green foiled paper. Okay, so there it is. You can see how the sentiment on the inside will help hold the card up, and then when it is flat, it will go like that. And there it is out You can see it from the side there, what it looks like. Just like that. Thank you so much for watching. I would love if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and there is a bell there so you can get a notification if you click that every time I add a new video, and give me a like if you like what you saw. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.